Vandana Shiva is an author who mustered all courage to conserve the forest. Where did the Chipko movement start? It started in the Himalayan region. What is Navadanya movement? Hello everyone. If I ask you to define nature, we would fail in doing so. Rather, nature is something that we have to experience. The way nature nurtures human beings. It's nothing less than that we can give something in return. Nature or Mother Earth doesn't expect anything in return, rather to conserve one. In the same way, Vidyashram wouldn't want anything in return, rather you be knowledgeable and you be enlightened. We are just a touch away to reframe your career and future. Bringing to you yet another Q&A session, Everything I Need to Know I Learned in the Forest by Vandana Shiva. Vandana Shiva is an author who mustered all courage to conserve the forest. And also, she was born in such a family wherein she was enlightened with the importance of nature and biodiversity equally. So, introducing to you with the very thought of her young minds to emerge with, coming out with the proverb. The earth does not belong to human beings. Human beings belong to the earth. It's not nothing new. It's nothing new to us in knowing the proverb as such. So, who asserted this? It is Lucas Ticum. Lucas Ticum makes it a point that while we have to own the earth, while we have to vandalize earth, it should be our property. But we belong to earth. Earth doesn't belong to us. So we have to be very careful in conserving our forest. In the other way around, not far are the days when we have to face the doomsday, and that too we have been seeing the circumstances of vandalizing our property. The property means the earth, which we don't really own. We are not the owners of the earth. Earth owns us, and eventually we are the one to vandalize. So here, there is with much of the change, you have this author coming out with biodiversity and conservation of the forest. With the videos watched and text along, you might be familiar with what is taught earlier. My former of the sessions would be really palpable in the YouTube. You just have to touch I Learn and you will find all the playlists relatively. For more of the acquaintances, we are always here. Just you have to extend your hand so that we can hold yours. Rather, we will extend ours so that you can hold mine. So starting with the 1 mark questions, comprehension 1. How do we read the first question? From where did Vandana Shiva, who is Vandana Shiva? Vandana Shiva is an author. Ecological journey start. The first question is precise and straight. So where did it start? It started in the forests of the Himalaya. Very crisp, very direct. You have to write in the forests of the Himalaya. This is where her journey started. This is where she learned a basic sense of conserving the forest. You really need not to be well educated to be so. Your first teacher is a nature. While you're really taught well in the nature, that's the best education that you can acquire. Only schools and colleges doesn't provide you with basic thoughts. It's also with nature that we study much. And she stands as the best paradigm to the conservation equally. Next question. From where did Vandana gain her knowledge about ecology? So nature provides everything that is needed. Nature doesn't talk, but it gives you every solution to the problems. It gives you hints as what to do and what not to. And also she is sent with such hints equally. So let's see, from the ecosystems and the forest of the Himalaya, it's not anything else. It's not her father, it's not her mother. Rather, it's a nature which taught her about the ecology. We learn everything from nature first. Nature is the first mother. Nature is the womb to human beings. Rather, we are destroying one. Next, what was the Chipko movement? Chipko in itself says that hug. Chipko movement, it's not new to you. We have seen many incidents such wherein women enroll themselves only to protect the trees from the slaughters. We term the person who cuts the trees as slaughters again, because they are no more different from the slaughter in the butcher shop. Only because tree doesn't speak, it doesn't mean that they don't have life. They do. and they can prevent one also. Those women stood by the side of the tree. They asserted louder with slogans that before you cut down the trees, you have to cut us. In the other way around, they were all with power, the prowess, because they knew the importance of the forest. It was there that they survived. It's their livelihood. So, it's a non-violent response. You can write it as a non-violent response led by peasant women. Then where were the men? Where were the men? There was no men. It was only women, because they knew the problems without firewood. They knew the problems without forest. When I say firewood, they did not to cut the trees at all. They would have the barks of the trees as to fire their cinder. To the large scale deforestation. So it was a large scale deforestation. You can imagine when I express large. It's nothing of the new to understand when I say deforestation. Cutting down the trees is known as deforestation. The slaughterers came out with their axe only to cut down the trees, wherein the women were reluctant to take a move out of the tree as well. Taking place in the Himalayan region. Where did the Chipko movement start? It started in the Himalayan region. Next. To which region did Vandana belong? She belonged to Garhwal Himalayan region. So will they ask these type of questions? I've told you, darlings, you will have to be prepared for the worst. So here, she belongs to Garhwal Himalayan region. So everything, her vicinity starts there and ends there. What are the consequences of logging? You need no explanation onto this. You will know the consequences of logging. Logging in the sense, cut down the trees, use that for firewood, use that for whatever the manufacturers does. So here, what is the consequence? It's deforestation. You will have no fresh air. The animals start dying, and also there is, like imbalance in the ecological system also. Next, what was the real value of forest according to the women of Garhwal? Garhwal is where it started. I've told you that's the region where she belongs to. So what is that? The real value of forest was not the timber from a dead tree. It was not only this. It was not only the timber from the dead tree. More to that, the springs and streams, food for their cattle and fuel for their heathers, in the sense that forest was everything. The woods were everything. They wanted this for their survival. They weren't greedy. It was not only for timber. It was everything, because they wanted to protect their culture, and culture comes along with nature. That's how you have to conceptualize. Next. So the seventh question, how did the women of Garhwal try to save the trees? We are talking about the former slide wherein it spoke about Chipko movement. They hugged the trees. It's Chipko movement. So understand the question. It is nothing beyond the Chipko movement. We are talking about Chipko movement. They went against all the odds. There were no men supporting them. Is that only because women dwell in the forest? No, it was men also who dwell in the forest. But they did not know the trouble, because they wouldn't have worked hard as such, like women collecting all the barks of the trees, cooking foods and whatnot. So it's only women who understands the problem of cutting down the trees. So it was they hugged the trees and they avoided the loggers even to take a step ahead. Everyone were frightening. Next. Who led the resistance against cutting down of trees in the Himalayan village of Advani? Why am I reading the question line by line? To make the pertinence to you. It sounds very impertinent, but it is very, very essential, because the tone, the explanation of the question is where your answer lies. So who led the resistance? Resistance in the sense to stop, to control. Who led that? It is Bachni Devi. You have to know each and everything of such. You are studying umpteen characters here. Other than Vandana Shiva in herself, you will have many characters coming in. For that, you should have watched the video. You should have the text along. This would suffice you, but yet recommending a text as prescribed by the PU board. I believe you will. So what's the position of the ninth question? What did Vandana, who is Vandana here? Vandana is the author. Learn from the Chipko movement. What is the definition of Chipko movement? Hug the trees. Chipko means hug. You could see the resilience of women against the axe holders. Who are the axe holders? We term them as axe holders, one who came to cut the trees. So they were reluctant to let themselves off. They hung themselves onto the trees, stopping them to slaughter. So what did she learn? What are we learning? We are learning about biodiversity and also biodiversity based living economies. Who are the economists? It's not only human beings we are talking about. It's the importance of animals in the forest also. Now if we think that, why are there wild animals coming onto the streets? Why are wild elephants on the streets? Only because we did not leave any place for them for survival. We are the one who stand responsible for the destruction. We hold the animals responsible. So wherever it is, out of the box even we think so, we stand in the lowest of the degree comparatively in the biodiversity. Human beings cannot survive without biodiversity at all. The ecology needs animals as equally with that of human beings. Any creatures that is created on earth, they equally stand responsible for the balance of the ecosystem. Next, you have it again. What is Navadanya movement? Navadanya movement. Nava means new. Danya in the sense crops. What is that? You have to divide. Nava means new. Danya are the crops. So what is Navadanya movement? It is a movement for biodiversity, conservation and organic farming. I've told you how many types of or how many varieties of rice does she take into consideration. There are 600 and odd rice textures, or you have to see the quality of rice. There are 600 and odd that we are not aware of. And she talks about Nava means new again, Danya means crops. Next, name the country that has initiated the Universal Declaration of what? Of the rights of Mother Earth. Do we really need education on Mother Earth? Do we really teach children how to walk? It's a natural process, but yet we have been educated, we know what is right and what is wrong, yet we choose wrong over right. So what's wrong with human beings? Do we really need basic education to say that you are ought to conserve forest, we cannot live without forest? Sarcastic though, ironical though, it's what it is. So it is Bolivia. We have told you there are many characters popping out other than Vandana Shiva. There is another character very important relatively, that is Bolivia. You can find his name in the text. Next one. Name the prominent South African environmentalist mentioned in the essay. It is Cormac Cullinam. You will have to remember all these names because I can only repeat the name, rather I cannot explain his character. So these are the two new names that you should be familiar with. And later I'm not the one to stand responsible if you miss an answer. And again, what is stored next? What is next question? Who is called the father of modern science? Why science? Because nature is related to science, isn't it? So it is Francis Bacon. Remember all these names, you have to learn it by rote. No chance should be taken while it comes to 1 mark question. They might ask you. And also, probably you will have to answer in the 6 marks or 4 marks also. Next, where is Earth University located? Where is it located? If you would have read the text, rather the explanation, it is located at Navadanya, a biodiversity farm located in the Doon Valley of the Himalaya. We spoke about Navadanya where the organic farming was initiated. They had bestowed organic farming for the betterment of the crops. There were crop rotation and whatnot, whatever seemed to be helpful in serving the nature, in serving the people, they had to initialize. And a biodiversity farm located in the Doon Valley. Which valley it is? Doon Valley. Read the question again. Where is Earth University located? Everything is located under the roots of Himalaya. Who is the inspiration behind the Earth University? They will ask you this question. As found in the lesson, everything I need to know, I learned in the forest. It is Rabindranath Tagore. You remember Rabindranath Tagore discussing about the importance, his opinions about biodiversity, his opinions about Mother Earth. If not, go back to my videos, watch, read the lessons. That's compelled on you. It's Rabindranath Tagore. Next, what does Tapovan? Tapovan. One means forest. So what is the prefix? It is forest of purity. Tapo means fire. Fire means Pure. Fire indicates pure. So it is Tapovan, the forest of purity. Nature in itself is pure. This is how your first question reads. The conservation of biodiversity. What is conservation? To preserve or to protect in simple. The conservation of biodiversity, we are talking about the ecological system, is the answer to the food and nutrition crisis. Yes. How is that you're opining? Only while we conserve the forest, only when we bestow the best of the ecology, we will have food. There are people who are suffering even without morsels of rice. Even without a morsel of rice, there are people who are suffering even without a morsel of rice. So now, terming them, we are into initialization of biodiversity. And yes, you preserve forest, we will have an answer, because let our actions speak louder than words. Next, how did the women, we are talking about Chipko movement, led by Bachni Devi, put up resistance to vandalizing greens? What is the meaning of greens? Greens is nothing but the lushy forest. And how is that? They all stood against the axe holders. They had all the resilience in them. That's okay if you cut us down. The first thing we are doing is to protect our trees. And we are eventually talking about the Chipko movement. So you will have to analyze accordingly. So everything is held only with a word or two. Now you will have to elucidate. Spoon is enough and fed, and now it's your turn to think out of the box and answer. And next, what is stored for you? So this is how your question paper looks like. Everything is chronologically ordered. This chapter is in the mark 4. Name the author of Tapovan as mentioned in Everything I Need to Know I Learned in the Forest. So you will have to be cautious enough in answering, though it's only 1 mark question. So go back to your text. Heed your interest and find out what it is. In my next class, I'd want you to stand up and answer. Miss, I am ready. Let's see if that happens virtually and so. And do you find anything such here? Nothing such. And you have it for 6 marks. I've told you how important it is to study Vandana Shiva. You have it here. Conservation of biodiversity sustains both nature and culture. Discussed earlier, culture comes along nature, and nature bestows the best culture in human beings. So you have to write about biodiversity, the Navadanya farming, Tapovan, eventually with all that is included in the chapter. So make it very crisp and yet very compatible to understand. Discuss in the light of Vandana Shiva's essay. So which is Vandana Shiva's essay? It is Everything I Need to Know I Learned in the Forest. So you have 14 chapters to study about. Know each and every author along with their titles and entitlement. Until we cross our paths again, here's Vidyashram for you, standard retain on learning. Take care.